Well, hello there. This is aspiring author J.A. Arnold, call me Tony, and this series is called Between Lines, where I read the lines that I love from the books that I read. If this series inspires you to pick up that book, I hope you enjoy your reading journey. This book comes to us from Jocko, Willink, and Leif Babin called Extreme Ownership, How U.S. Navy SEALs Lead and Win. Stop making excuses. Stop blaming others. Check your ego at the door and get after it. Effective leadership takes charge to solve problems, and this book has 12 principles to act as a frame of reference to use for guidance when faced with tough leadership dilemmas. Specifics may vary, but this book claims that these principles can be applied to overcome any leadership challenge that might arise, whether it's in the business world or on a battlefield. We have as our guide 2 U.S. Navy SEAL officers highly decorated for their Special Operations Unit during the Iraq War. Through their expertise, we have a clear path of learning how to build, train, and lead high-performance winning teams. One such principle is implementing an effective planning process. Here's the leader's checklist for a well-formulated plan. Analyze the mission. Understand higher headquarters mission, commander's intent, and end state, the goal. Identify and state your own commander's intent and end state for the specific mission. Identify personnel, assets, resources, and time available. Decentralize the planning process. Empower key leaders within the team to analyze possible courses of action. Determine a specific course of action by leaning towards selecting the simplest course of action and focusing efforts on the best course of action. Empower key leaders to develop the plan for the selected course of action. Plan for likely contingencies throughout each phase of the operation. Mitigate risks that can be controlled as much as possible. Delegate portions of the plan and brief to key junior leaders. Stand back and be the tactical genius. Continually check and question the plan against emergent information to ensure it still fits the situation. Brief the plan to all participants and supporting assets. Emphasize commander's intent. Ask questions and engage in discussion and interaction with the team to ensure they understand. And finally, conduct post-operational debrief after execution. Analyze lessons learned and implement them in future planning. Willink and Babin place you directly in deadly situations to exemplify their principles, where if they hadn't implemented various aspects of extreme ownership themselves, it would have ended with soldier casualties. These tactics work on the battlefield, but that they can also be utilized in the business world speaks volumes about the need for leadership in any environment, whether wearing a suit or a uniform. The reader will no doubt appreciate not only the skills shared in this book, the intense scenarios playing out in real-time shifts and complexities, but also that there is a safe reading distance from the battlefield to better comprehend these leadership tactics. This has been Extreme Ownership, How U.S. Navy SEALs Lead and Win by Jocko, Willink, and Leif Babin. Without a team, there is no leadership. Happy reading.